Hi everyone, so welcome back in my precious garden, and this time it's the front and side garden tour for October. Um, the sun is setting, but at least you'll have some nice view. I'm gonna show you a few things. I had Salvia amistad in a big container back there. I'm gonna show you how it looks right now. And so the pot, the container is completely empty, and it's funny because with this view you don't see the mess down there, but there's still some mess because I didn't take the time to move it, to clean it, so you don't see it. So we're back with this nice front view, and the Salvia amistad is now located. I'm gonna show you with my nice new mic. I can show you where it is. Hopefully the mic doesn't get too much of a street noise. So now it's there, and it's already looking much better. The leaves are poking up, and before they were like so not nice. So I think it's gonna take a nice space here. Remember, this is the purple hyacinth bean vine, something like that. It's beautiful. I really like it, but it didn't bloom. But I get to enjoy the nice dark foliage, which is really nice when you get close and personal, which I'm gonna do. Um, because with the light hitting the leaves, there's a kind of transparency showing. So I'm gonna show you. So if we try and go through the jungle, that's how it looks when you get closer and look at these leaves. Can you see the transparency? The translucency, I should say. And each time I see this, I'm thinking, oh, I might get some blooms, but no, it's just future leaves, but they do look good. Oh, I turned myself and I thought this is a very educational segment. I tried to show it to you before, but it wasn't showing that good. So this that is looking like a spider web is in fact spider mites web. It like there's no kind of logic. It's not like concentric. Um, it's getting all over the spent blooms. Here too, I don't know if you can see it. It's looking better on this one. And so this really, if you don't have the insect that eats the spider mites, you really don't want to keep it. Uh, I've done it all summer, keeping it, and the insect wasn't there uh, to help me fight the spider mites. So yeah, and I've noticed when I leave it on spent rose blooms like this, instead of staying alive and producing rose hips, it just dies. It just gets brown and die. So yeah, when you see this, you just have to be careful because in between some spider mites web, you could find some spider webs. Like this one, I have a doubt, so I won't touch. So just be aware that you need to be careful and only take out the spider mites one. And this is on my rose called Jazz Festival. Nearby, I really need to show you this dahlia is the LATE one, first year in the garden. Look how nice it looks when the sun hits it. And it goes from some kind of yellow with salmony peach, and then goes to like a light salmony pink. It's really nice, and better than that, when you cut it, inside it has a very long vase life compared to other dahlia blooms I have. I wonder if you will hear the plane. Hopefully not too much. So behind the Salvia amistad, as you can see, I'm still having tomatoes growing and some look ripe. So let's try and see. Yep, one. I'm completely bending over to try and reach it without breaking everything. I hope I'm filming it correctly. There. And so hopefully these ones will be able to ripen. Here I have another Dahlia Tropic in black. I think I'm gonna leave this one go to seed. And now I need to get out of here. And if we turn back, I just wanted to show you that here it's like another spring. Things were looking quite bad during summer, but now I'm getting lots of blooms. These zinnia were sown a bit late too, so I have fresh blooms. Here is a new one. It's I think in the US they say turtle head plant. The Latin name is Chilon, Kiloni. I don't know how you pronounce this. And yeah, they say turtle head because it's supposed to look like a turtle head. I don't know what you think. And nearby I've added this tiny lavender, and it's supposed to be the most compact one I have. This one is called Elegance Purple, and it's supposed to be 35 centimeters high, so maybe something like that, not a big one. And I think this is gonna die during winter, so this one will have the room. Another thing that you need to think when you're placing plants in your garden is how the sun is moving in your garden, because here on this side of the garden it does whoop, back there. So it's not a good idea to have something so tall just there when this plant needs sun. If it was a shade loving one, not a bad idea, but how it is, it's not good. But the zinnia is an annual, so it won't be a problem. It won't be there next year, and I'll try and plant something that is not as tall. If you want something that flowers almost all year long, I really recommend the Daphne bush. It is so nice. It is very much scented. It's just that with my sense of smell I don't get it, but it's what people say. I think this one is called Eternal Fragrance, so that speaks for itself. So that's one I recommend. Here is Eustacia Vi. She is not flowering for the moment. I'm trying to get rose hips, but see how I told you they get brown? So hopefully these ones are gonna make it. I'm having new growth there, spider mite there, and my next bloom is here. So this one is still flowering like crazy. It had self-seeded just there and in other spaces. So yeah, why not? And here is my crabapple tree. Here is the Witham dahlia. It's just a white dahlia, and it was hit severely by the powdery mildew. Never mind. Behind there, there's the rose Isabelle Autissier. Looking so nice. And And here is Lady of Shalott. Of course I need to show you. Oh, I'm gonna show you from the other side. Look at this. This is perfection. And here, it looked better a few days ago. This is Silas Marner, but as you can see with all the spent blooms, imagine this by all the spent blooms you see. It was just spectacular. Nearby we have Donahue that is suffering a bit from this tomato that is growing onto it. Yeah, this one too is Donahue. That's nice, but it's bending finally. Oh no, I made it bend. Look what I did. I blocked it with a Silas Marner stem. By doing so, I was hoping to get some side shoots. So I've done this recently. We'll just watch it. Behind there, falling over to the front, so that's not bad, I have some Japanese anemone. I'm sorry, I don't know, can't recall the variety, but it does look nice with both roses. So this is my grafted Trilly cherry tomato. Behind there's another Pineland Princess. And here I might get some more tomatoes. I'm gonna try and keep it there, but at this time of year there's no sun coming directly from above. There's just lots of reflection from the wall. Here is a dahlia that I had completely defoliated. This one is called Islander, and look, it's gonna bloom again. So there's still hope in lots of cases. More tomatoes, and I think this rose is done for the year. This one too. This one has been hit severely, and I think it was spider mites. I'm not sure. It has spider mites in it, but I'm not sure if this the leaves looking like this. But yeah, they get like they break. Not sure. And behind there we have the Dahlia Fancy Pants. Usually the ants in my gardens are fond of this dahlia, so can't really take it inside. I have a Gora that I shouldn't have planted in front of the Abelia that is trying to grow back there. I think if I find some time this autumn, I'm gonna take this one out and put a younger plant back there, because yeah, why not? And here I've scattered some seeds, some snapdragon seeds. Not really seeing anything, but they're quite long to sprout. I have what are those? Not sure. Are these? Not sure what I've put there. I've put lots of different things. Allium, some kinds of irises in bulbs. We'll see. But here is a nice zinnia, and I'm gonna have more. So yeah, this would make you think that the zinnia is yellow, but oh, that's a pink one. And so that's the view of the messy side garden, because this tomato is just I think I won't get a grafted one for this spot next year, because this is not grafted and it's enough. Don't need I don't have a big family to feed. So that's the view. One funny thing with this crabapple, the apples are looking like this, but the ones my body just needs to do like this every time I get through there, and so they're looking shiny. And yeah, they're still there in the majority of them, so the birds are not interested yet. Here is a cucumber plant. I have one here, and I think I have baby ones on this one. I have one there, and yeah, baby ones. Yeah, it's moist enough. This is end of season. Yeah, my wreath did well this season. It still looks quite nice. I'm happy with what I've done. Oh, look! So that's one of my last grasses, and look at this. So this one is a pennisetum called Summer Samba. I think this is gonna change color because it wasn't looking like this on the photo. So we'll see. And here we have dying tomato plants. The pepper, the leaves are turning yellow, but there's still some peppers coming everywhere. And yeah, after that the tomato, they need to go to the dustbin because too many spider mites. They did so much damage on this. And yeah, so that's all I had to show you for my front garden and the side one for October. That's how it looks. It's quite good. And so we'll see how it goes in November. I guess we'll see much less flower, much less blooms, but who knows. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and that I'll see you again soon. Bye.